Okay, so today we got the delivery for the RAM stick. It's a 16 GB DDR5 RAM from Corsair, which I need to install into my system. I was originally planning to build the PC with the 32 GB RAM, but due to budget constraints I had to go with one 16 GB stick, so it's just running with a 16 GB stick. And I just ordered a new one as I just started video editing and stuff, and 16 GB RAM is not currently enough for my use case, so I'm upgrading it to 32 GB. I think 32 GB should be a standard, like it should be it's the new basic standard for every PC and laptops except for Mac. I think for Windows I don't know the case for Mac. So yeah, we're gonna install this. Let me just shut down the system. Shut down. Yeah, the team at Corsair really does deserve some credits for designing the new DDR5 RAM. Comparing it to the last gen DDR4 Vengeance RAM, this one just looks really good. Look how slick this is, with added heatsink and everything. So the fans have stopped spinning, and we'll just power off the power supply and the adapter back there. I don't know how I should just install this. Should I just put the CPU horizontally and install it, or I think we can just plug it right like this. It would not make any major difference at all. Let me just take the glass and just place it somewhere safe, as if I break this I won't be able to get a spare, because yeah, they don't give us the spares. And you must be wondering, I have 4 RAM slots here, and why I did put the first RAM in this specific slot, because it's labeled here for first. These 2 channels should be first, and if you're just doing with one RAM stick, I think the one closer to the CPU is the better choice, so that's why I did that. This is actually Intel XMP ready, so it would give better performance. Okay, I'm getting nervous now because it's not clipping into there. You might need to just, if I break the board I'm gonna cry, because the board just costs like 18,000 rupees for the board. Yeah, I think it's solid there. It's an MSI B760MA with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so I had to spend an extra, like normally the boards will be costing around 10k. I spent this much so I could just get 4 RAM channels and inbuilt Wi-Fi and DDR5. Now the DDR5 RAMs and motherboards are currently a little bit more expensive, as it's the latest. Let's just try powering it on and check the BIOS before putting on the glass panel. CPU memory change, please configure your systems. Okay, I'm gonna go to F1, press F1. So the memory has been detected there, and the MSI BIOS menu is looking really good. FTMT 2.0 is turned on. Yeah, we're ready. Okay, memory, current DRAM 4800 MHz, but the memory, both memories are actually 5200 MHz. Some people are selected. Both memories are showing up. Current DRAM is 32 1768 MB, and that means it's now 32 GB. So we got 32 GB RAM. I'm gonna go to the hardware monitor and just look like, okay, there's nothing for RAM in here. I think that would do it. I just triggered that screen because it's so new hardware just plugged in. I don't know if the audio is any good because this is currently being recorded from the Insta360 Go 3 mics. No external mics are plugged in, and I'm also not taking any backup recordings. Yeah, it's powering up. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. It's now at 31.9 GB memory. So we got 32 GB RAM. It's fully working. Now let's just put the glass back there. Yeah, it's kind of dusty, so I need to get a microfiber cloth for cleaning this because I'm getting fingerprints on there every time. I'm gonna screw it back in. Actually, I wanted to upgrade the 16 GB RAM to 32 and also buy an RTX 4060 and also buy an liquid cooler or a good air cooler for the CPU all at once, but actually due to budget constraints I thought, okay, RAM is a mandatory upgrade that I need. The others can wait because the Intel Arc 380 A380 is running decent for my productive task and it's okay. It can handle the work I'm giving it. So next upgrade would be probably a 4060, NVIDIA 4060. I'm also not upgrading to 4060 right now due to a GPU shortage in the global markets. It has made the GPUs a little bit more pricey because of the shortage in the market. And the Intel stock air cooler is doing fine. It can handle, currently it's easily handling the CPU with no issues at all. So that's why I'm just doing a RAM upgrade. And I would also like to add two fans here for intake, and the liquid cooler will come here and it will push the air out, so the air will come in and out through in a vertical position. Yeah, that would be the next upgrade. Now we have got the 32 GB, and if there is any PC nerds out there, they will say AMD GPUs are best, and I know they are good for gaming, but my purpose is for video editing and streaming and other stuff. So for the productive users, NVIDIA seems like a good thing. And I'm also I really love the NVIDIA broadcast app, and I would love to use those features in my PC. So that's why I'm going for the NVIDIA 4060, even though it's a really bad value for money card. Okay, so this video is being recorded from the Pixel 6 cameras. Usually the videos are recorded from my Insta360, and you would see a massive difference in video quality because the Insta360 is an action cam and the video quality would be a little bit not as good as a phone as the phone, and it's also getting zoomed in and tracking me in real time, so it's a cropped version of the video that's we're getting as an output. So that's why the video quality is not that great for those. And currently this is getting recorded through the Pixel 6, and the microphone, the LAC M2S, Holyland LAC M2S is connected directly to the Pixel 6. So I'm making this video to just give a quarter update. So we are currently around April. Today is April 25th. So we have completed 3 months of 2025. So I decided to do a review of where I'm at uh, compared to the blueprint that we made for 2025. So I would do a review on every quarter. That will be on every 3 months. So that will just help us decide like where we are at and how close we are to achieving these goals and where we have went wrong and how we can correct it. And yeah, it's just quarterly updates. In a short way, I have to say just I messed up. Like 2 weeks ago, I was in a way where nothing was going as planned. I was not able to go to the gym, and last month we had Ramadan so I was fasting for 30 days. So I was just losing weight and I had to like take my time. I just dropped everything else and just focused on my spiritual side, reading Quran, going for prayer. So I was in the mosque at night. So the last 10 days of the Ramadan, I just went for prayer at the mosque, and my sleep was like really messed up. Then I had enrolled for the AVTV video cohort, which actually started right after Ramadan. So that just disrupted the entire flow of what we were just carrying on through the January, February, the first quarter. Then I was at a place where I'm not able to go train MMA because of my physical injury, and I was not working on my injury rehab because of Ramadan fasting and stuff. And then I wasn't able to work on that rehab because I had to like fix my sleep schedule, and I was not able to like wake up in the morning. And just because I enrolled for the AVTV video cohort, I didn't have like free times at evenings because the classes were from almost 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, 3 hours of classes every twice a week. And on other days I will be like hung up on project from the course. So I was like super busy. So I was at a point where, okay, now I'm not able to like follow these. I was not able to read books. I was not able to complete a book a month and create a video and post a video a month. So there was this I was in a rut where I couldn't figure out what to do, because I'm not able to go to the gym because I have to like sleep in the morning, because I am sleeping late at night because of the classes, and I can go to the gym at night because of the classes. So it just went on like that. And then at some time I just went, okay, continuing like this is not an option. I have to just sit down and just figure this out. So I just sat down, wrote everything down, what I needed, what my ideal routine should be, what I need to achieve, and what my current schedules are. And I was able to figure out how I can make everything possible, do my morning prayer, and after that I could just go to the gym. And the thing is, I'm sleeping at 12 o'clock. Okay, sometimes I'm sleeping at 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock because I'm working on the projects or in the classes till 11:30, that kind of time, till 11:30. I have to wake up at 5 for the morning prayer, and usually what I would do is I just go back to sleep at 6 o'clock and just wake up at 11 o'clock, closer to noon, and just get ready and go to office and continue the day. So currently what I have planned is to sleep from 12 o'clock to 5 o'clock, then go for the morning prayer, and then go hit the gym. And after hitting the gym, I get to just go back home, get ready, and go for work in the morning itself. Like, I'm able to get to the office in 9 o'clock, 9:30. And none of that worked. What followed was an episode of burnout, the kind that hits when you're trying to hold everything at once. I was juggling a high pressure situation at work, also attending the cohort with live classes and weekly assignments, my reading habit, and trying to squeeze in gym workouts into my schedule. I wasn't surprised. Burnout isn't new for me. I get at least one every year. For my mind, rest almost feels illegal unless it's earned through a burnout. And normally, I bounce back within a month's time. But this time, it took me 4 months, and I barely noticed the days going by, thanks to my newly found social media addiction. Turns out, brain rot is a real thing. Endless reels and shorts was draining my time and focus. New studies show that staying off the internet for just 2 weeks can restore up to 50% of your cognitive capacity. Looking back, I also think my lack of focus and motivation came from dopamine depletion, which can be reversed with the dopamine fast. That's a topic for another video. For now, I have started limiting social media by putting timers on my apps. Now it's time to bounce back with a new plan. My only goal for the rest of 2025 is to complete the AV's video cohort. I have already started reading again, though not at my old pace. I'm no longer racing to finish a book a month. I'll make reviews when I truly finish them. I have completed The Art of War by Sun Tzu, but I think I'll combine its review with the next book since it's tough to do a full review of that book on its own. And currently I'm reading Crucial Conversations by, Joseph Grenny, Kerry Patterson, Ron McMillan, Al Swiftler, Emily Gregory, which is a great book. I'll just drop a review once it's done. Now, I'm documenting this because online you usually see people showing their perfect routines, 24/7 disciplines, 365 days a year. What you don't see is what happens when life throws something unplanned into the mix. For me, it was the AV's video cohort. I didn't expect to get a chance this year to attend the AV's video cohort, and it completely just changed my context. Instead of adjusting, I tried to hold on to my old routine, and that's what pushed me into a burnout. I used to think discipline was the ultimate skill, but now I believe adaptability, being able to flow with your environment like water, just as Bruce Lee said, is even more important. And even after everything, I'm not depressed because when I looked back, I realized how far I have come. The world tries to convince us that happiness is only financial, but real wealth also lies in health, peace of mind, family, friends, and faith. I remind myself most of what I have today are things I once wished for. I remember watching MKBHD's reviews of the Sony XM4s or the Pixel 6, wishing I could own them someday. Now I do. The car I drive, my Seiko 5 watch, the Insta360 camera, all were once a dream. Last year I finally built my own PC, something I wanted to do for years. Of course, I'm still chasing upgrades. It's not a sin to chase the next best thing. I want to get a 4060 GPU for my PC, upgrade my phone to a Vivo X200, pick up a Sony ZV-10 camera. While chasing those, I also want to pause and appreciate what I already have. I'm blessed in many ways. I'm healthy. I have kept a decent physique. I'm able to do multiple sets of push-ups and pull-ups anytime. My parents and my brothers are alive and healthy, and I have a good relationship with them. And I have a group of close friends more than I have ever imagined I would have in the past. I live in my hometown with my parents, and even though my career is in its toughest phase right now, last year it had an amazing run. Gratitude can change, Gratitude changes everything. So here's what I want you to do: take a pen and a notepad and write down at least 5 to 10 things you're grateful for every single day. And starting your day with a gratitude frame would change your life completely. So, as for me, the next 3 months are dedicated to one thing: completing the AV's video cohort, because if I don't, I know I'll regret. I know I'll regret it for the rest of my life. I'll also try to make some content here and there, and I'm also planning to do a 75 hard challenge to finish off this year, as I feel like I haven't made complete use of this year. So to compensate that, I'm planning to do a 75 hard to close this year, which I would start at October 15th. Okay, the video has gotten too long. Bye.